And me, Mr. Yuda.
Well, Mr. Yuda, for our graduation this year, we design virtual graduation. For one reason, it is because pandemic, which is coronavirus or COVID-19.
Sure, Miss Linda. Hopefully, all of you in great condition, so you could follow this virtual graduation. Thus, we cannot gather with all of the students, parents, and also the teachers. As usual, we know we have to keep social and physical distancing because of the situation is happening right now.
Yes, Mr. Yuda. However, we keep trying to make our best that we must have graduation for this year also.
So, ladies and gentlemen, in this occasion, we are thankful and glad to present ABC Kids Kota Wisata Elementary School Graduation Day with the theme is Born to be Different.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we begin our event, let's give thanks to God and offer this momentous occasion.
Selamat pagi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera bagi kita semua, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, salam kebajikan. Para hadirin yang saya hormati, wali murid, anak-anakku sekalian, wisudawan dan siswati pada 9 tahun 2020, serta dewan guru yang saya banggakan. Sebelum kita memulai acara wisuda virtual pada saat ini, kita akan memulai dengan membacakan doa sesuai dengan keyakinan dan agama masing-masing. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Hamdan na'imin, hamdan syakirin, hamdan yu'afi ni'mahu wa yukafi mazidan. Ya Rabbana lakal hamdu kama yanbaghi li jalali wajhihi wa azimi sultan. Ya Allah, ya Tuhan kami, bimbinglah murid-murid kami wisudawan angkatan ke-9 ini. Berikanlah kekuatan dan semangat di dalam melanjutkan ke jenjang pendidikan yang lebih tinggi. Ya Allah, ya Tuhan kami, berikanlah ilmu pengetahuan yang bermanfaat kepada murid-murid kami, menjadi pribadi yang mandiri, pantang menyerah, dan memiliki keteguhan hati serta kelembutan hati. Ya Allah, ya Tuhan kami, jagalah dan lindungilah murid-murid kami, wali murid kami, guru-guru kami, serta keluarga kami dari pandemi COVID-19 ini. Semoga kita semua bisa kembali beraktivitas di sekolah kami tercinta. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun. Wassalamun ala mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
We would like to invite you to stand up to sing our national anthem, Indonesia Raya.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may sit down. And now we would like to listen to some inspiration talk, encouragement words and wishes for all of us, and it is especially for our graduating students, 6th grader.
I'm pleased to introduce the Honorable School Foundation, Mr. Sigit Pramana. Ms. Trinita Estiana MPD as our school supervisor, and to be continued by Ms. Jumaida SSC as our school principal.
Ladies and gentlemen, family, faculty, and graduates of the class 2020. On behalf of the Foundation overseeing ABC Kids and Brighton Junior High School, I would like to extend my warmest greetings to all of you. It is with a blessing and favor from God Almighty that we are able to witness today's celebration of all that is wonderful about our students, teachers, and the school. Regardless of the unfortunate circumstances that is hindering us from celebrating this special day in close proximity, the fact that you are watching this message today is a true testament to the achievement of our graduates, as well as the love and relentless support they have received over the years from parents and school community. Today's special day is shared amongst all of us, not just for graduates, but also to parents. It is due to parents' unconditional love and great support that help them achieve and reach their milestones and potentials respectively. Today is also a celebration of a learning journey for our graduates. It is not merely the destination, but rather about living the experiences of that learning journey itself. It is comprised of the late night studying, preparing for the competition, actively participating on social and school activities, embracing all the various opportunities in sport, music, and arts, the exchanging of ideas and sharing laughter with fellow classmates. Last but not least, it's also learning on accepting both failures and successes gracefully. Graduating from school is a wonderful start to a brighter future. Never stop finding your true purpose in life. Keep your positive mental attitude and perseverance, because those two will help you get far in life. I hope you all grow into responsible citizens of the world. You are always making your parents and society proud. I would like to take this opportunity to thank our staff and faculty members, because you all help to make the school a second home to our beloved children. They are able to pass this chapter in life because your dedication, patience, and love. Your effort will not be forgotten and will always be closely kept in the heart and memory of our graduates. And last but not least, thank you, dear parents, for entrusting the foundation with educating your children. This special day will end, but your continued support, love, and mentor for our graduates will always be needed in order for them to walk in the right path of life. I close this message by saying again, congratulations to you all. Keep being a positive and responsible agent of the world. Thank you.
Dear students, respected parents, teachers whom I am proud of, learn from COVID-19 is the tagline of Indonesia in the time of COVID-19 outbreak. COVID-19 is a commemoration for our beloved grade 6 students. 6 years of school should be ended with lively yet memorable graduation ceremony. But don't be sad. You are still brave. You will start to junior high school soon to become great students. Parents, thank you for working hand in hand with school for our children. Teacher and all school staff, thank you for being so sincere to educate our students. Congrats, graduates. Keep the fight and keep the faith. COVID-19 teaches us how to survive and move forward.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning. Respected director, school supervisor, vice principal, teachers and supporting staff, proud parents, and above all, beloved graduates. As you know, the traditional ceremony has been cancelled due to health and safety concern regarding the pandemic. I share your disappointment. Finally, we have a virtual graduation. This virtual event includes some of the elements of traditional graduation. Of course, nothing can take the place of the traditional graduation, but I hope it's appropriate and memorable. I imagine that you are excited at graduating, saying goodbye to friends and teachers. Remembering at your face at this school, I realize that everything has changed, but it won't be changed for you. Tomorrow will be the beginning for you. You are not an elementary student anymore. I hope you will have the most wonderful, memorable, and exciting part of your lives. Congratulations, the graduates, and your parents and families who are celebrating with you today and who will cheer you on to your next step, which are coming fast. I take this opportunity to thank all your parents for your tremendous support and willingness to support your child's education in our school. Thanks to the teachers and supporting staff. Like any production behind the scenes, there is a huge commitment going into each lesson prepared and an eagerness to be the very best teachers and supporting staff they can be. It is a pleasure for me to work with the teachers and staff who have a skill, set, and expertise in education. Their dedication to educating the students in our school in enormous. Thank you to all our grade 6 students, class of 2020. The future is where you will spend most of your lives. The real power of creating and being responsible for your own future is unlimited. You will hopefully experience and immerse joy in creating this journey for yourself and enjoy the benefits of it too. Of course, there will be challenges ahead. However, when you are determined to succeed, you will make the right choices for you. I encourage you to put all your energy, your faith, talent, and time into each opportunity that comes your way. Follow your dreams, follow your passion, believe in yourself. Life is an endless process of self-discovery. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2020.
Thank you, Mr. Sigit, Ms. Rita, and Ms. Maida for the inspiration talk. Before we go to the next page and present the diploma of the graduates, please enjoy the 6th graders' performance.
Di sini waktu mengukir cerita tentang berbahasa dan berjenaka. Ada sedih dan bahagia, ada gundah dan tawa canda. Semua penuh makna, semua penuh warna. Lama tak ku dengar kabarmu, wahai teman. Lama tak ku dengar suaramu, wahai guru sang suri tauladan. Lama tak ku dengar suara riuh yang selalu mengiringi. Lama tak ku rasakan tawa canda yang berseri. Wahai teman, aku rindu riang dan celotehmu. Aku rindu derap langkah bergemuruh. Wahai guru, aku rindu nasihatmu. Aku rindu omelanmu. Baru kusadari semua pengorbananmu untukku. 3 bulan telah berlalu. Pandemi ini belum menjadi masa lalu. Tetapi perpisahan ini harus kita jalani, walau dengan berat hati. Tanpa ada kata, tanpa ada jabat tangan dan bersua. Izinkan aku mengucap isi hati, mengenang perpisahan ini dengan penuh arti. Terima kasih waktu untuk segala kenangan yang berlalu. Terima kasih guru untuk kesabaran dan ketulusanmu. Terima kasih teman untuk mengisi hari-hari indahku. Wahai Corona, pergilah dengan damai dan jangan pernah bertemu. Sampai jumpa semua di masa depan yang gemilang.
Well, now let's continue to listen to our 6th graders teachers to give their encouragement messages. We welcome Miss Opi Rahmawanti SP and Miss Reta Widyastuti SPD.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. First of all, I would like to say thank you to Miss Trinita Hestiana MMPD as the school supervisor, Miss Jumaida SSE as the principal of ABC Kids Kota Wisata, Mr. Yuda Kristianto SPD as the vice principal, all teachers, parents, and students. Finally, the day that we are waiting for has come. Class of 2020, starting today, you are no longer the elementary school student. I will miss the day that we have spent together, the happy and the sad moment that we share. Those memories are my best treasures. Having you in my class brighten my days. I am proud of you. I hope you always give your best in everything that you do. Be bold, be courageous, and be yourself. Congratulations on your graduation and best wishes for your next adventure.
Thank you for your fight during study time in ABC Kids. May you not be tired to learn to be a better person day by day. Everyone has committed mistakes. Keep learning from our mistakes because mistakes are the beginning of success. Everyone has their own way of life. Everyone has their own talent to develop the ability that God has given for you to be a blessing to your surrounding, to be a pride for your fellow parents wherever you continue your education. Keep it humble, keep working hard, and keep climbing your wall until you get what you want. I would like to say thank you to all parents for supporting us and showing good caring to students and teachers. May God reciprocate with goodness and blessing. Once again, I want to say congratulations for my beloved student. The last but not least, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Good luck, friends, and God bless you all.
Thank you, Miss Sophie and Miss Renta, for such touching and encouraging messages. As now, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the top of this event. And now, we would like to know some of our best graduated students who will be announced by our principal, Miss Maida. The time is yours.
3 lulusan terbaik Angkatan ke-9 tahun ajaran 2019-2020 berdasarkan rata-rata nilai semua mata pelajaran. Peringkat pertama diraih oleh Bara Hati Al-Aiman dengan nilai rata-rata 93,00. Peringkat kedua diraih oleh Jessica Gracia Seren dengan nilai rata-rata 92,55. Peringkat ketiga diraih oleh Anastasia Ardianti dengan nilai rata-rata 91,09. Selamat kepada kalian, semoga ini menjadi pendorong untuk menggapai prestasi yang lebih baik lagi.
Thank you, Miss Maida. The roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet. That's why right now calls for the great celebration of the fruit of your success.
At this moment, your graduates, the day you have been waiting for has finally come. You will receive your prizes, certificates, and a symbol of your success. Ladies and gentlemen, here they are, the graduates.
Aditya Hartadi Wiratmaja Prastowo, Aisyah Kanaya Purnama, Alif Bagas Atari, Alfid Wijaya Santoso, Amalia Azim, Andri Rizky Ramadan, Arya Mandala Putra, Aurel Nadia Solemia, Derek Indico Genesis, Davina Fania Milana, Delia Darmawan, Givari Raditya Muhaimin, Hanata Wijaya, Iklima Dian Drastia, Jessica Gracia Shera, Muhammad Rafi Faisal Putra, Peter Darmawan Lesmana, Rindu Teyana Indraswari, Rizky Keisha Putri, Salma Syakira Al-Hafshi, Alyaza Makfiranti, Abel Benaya Sembiri, Amanda Naila Syalima, Anastasia Ardianti, Arsya Rajivka Adzani, Bara Fati Al-Aiman, Darlene Charmaine Rapela Pesulima, Faras Ananda Arifian, Freya Sastita Visesa Putri, Humaira Fatih, Maharani Putri Sengaja, Muhammad Davin Aulia, Noval Kemal Fatir Tanuwijaya, Putra Oloan Lubis, Raden Roro Catherine Putri Zafira, Rania Nazhivah Dasfri Yufida, Sasi Kirana Al-Makfira, Teddy Gunawan, Tegar Zakwan Akli Inara, Zahra Dahnius Imran.
You have passed these 6 years. It because you give your effort and willingness to learn, to study, and to understand. There are also people who are instrumental of your success that we should be thankful for this, because they put you up and supported you throughout this time, especially your parents and your teachers. Without asking anything, they always help you when you have difficulties.
Now we are glad to listen to our 6th grader parents to give motivation words, who will be represented by Insinyur Rizam Wijanarko. And also, let's listen some sweet and lovely speech from 6th grader, will be represented by Bara Fati Al-Aiman.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Risang Wijanarko. I'm a father of Hanata Wijaya that's graduated today from 6A grade. On behalf of parents, I would like to express my gratitude and thank you to all teachers that lead the way here at Abisikit Kota Wisata with the best effort they can, with the full care and sincerely heart in nurturing our children in this essential moment. Also, we are thanking to school principals, headmaster and their staff to supporting the educational process working smoothly, successfully, and productive during this elementary period. To all parents, thank you for all the friendship and the best sharing moment during our children tenure. Congratulate to all of you, our beloved children that graduate today. Put your dream up to the sky and make it happen through your daily activity learning. We wish you all the best in the future. Thank you and good luck.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning to our principal, Miss Maida, to our vice principal, Mr. Yuda, to our classroom teachers, Miss Rata, Miss Opi, and Miss Vera, to all of the teachers of ABC Kid, our parents, and all of my friends. It is an honor for me to be chosen as a representative of grade 6 to do a speech. Thank you for the chance. First of all, let's thank to God that already gives us blessing so that we can pass this elementary school. Then also we, grade all of the students of grade 6A and grade 6B would like to say thank you to all of the parents for giving us support, motivation, and helping us during this school from home. Then we really want to thanks to all of the teacher here. We really feel blessed to meet all of the teacher at ABC Kids, because since we grade 1 till this grade 6, we find that the teacher here are very friendly, patient, and could explain a subject very clearly. Every day in the school feels fun and bright because the teacher here teach us with full of excitement, even though if we are noisy, annoying, and sometimes can't understand the lesson. We would also like to thanks to the administration staff, Miss Tari and Miss Nining, for helping us if there's an event and helping us when we need school tools. Then we would also like to thanks to the office boy and office girl for maintaining our classroom tidiness, for helping us during the snack and during lunch, and making the school even more fun. But of course, at this elementary school, we have ever experienced ups and downs. We sometimes got stressed of the lesson, we got frustrated and we can't do a task. But finally today, at this graduation day, we finally succeed. We succeed to pass this elementary school. While it is sad that we can't meet each other at this momentous day, it feels like this elementary days ends with a sad ending. But no, actually it's not a sad ending. We still can get the lesson learned and see the bright side of this situation. It teaches us to become a tough yet a creative person. But how? Because we learned how to choose wisely, things that really matter to us. We learned how to accept things that we never expected to happen before. We learned how to manage our feeling of bore, sadness, and other negative feelings. After this, we'll move from elementary to junior high. And of course, we will experience more difficulties that maybe could pressure us. So today, I would also like to talk about pressure. As you know, everybody has its own pressure. But I'm not gonna talk neither about your problem nor my problem. I'm gonna talk what pressure can do to a person. A carbon molecule that gets high pressure could become a diamond. At chemistry lesson, this is a fact. And so does human. When they got pressure, they also could become a diamond. Take some of these well-known people as an example. Previously, Albert Einstein, he was a slow learner in elementary school. Thomas Alva Edison, he was expelled from school. Louis Braille, he has suffered from eye defects since childhood. Colonel Sanders, his Kentucky recipe was rejected 1,009 times. Bob Sadino, in his tough period of his life, he must sell chicken eggs from door to door. But now, lots of people know them. If they choose to surrender on the pressure that they got, they might not become what they are today. So we should not give up when we got some pressure. We should try to surpass it and pray to God. Because if we could surpass pressure, we could be a diamond. I have a good quote that I want to share. I never ask God to make my problem lighter, but I ask God to make me stronger to face my problem. Umar Ibn Khattab. To all my friends, even though we are separated from one another, I believe that our friendship will stay forever. Do not forget our story at this beloved school, our jokes, our laugh, our fighting, our sadness, and our joyfulness. I hope after this pandemic ends, we could meet together. At last, we would like to say sorry to all of the teacher here if we often do something wrong that makes the teacher feel sad or angry. Sorry if our manner and behavior makes you feel inconvenient. Please pray for us so that we can reach our dream and goals. We would like to say thank you again to all of the teacher here. Thank you for being a part of our journey. Thank you for being our second family, and thank you for making this school as our second home. Thank you sincerely from our deepest heart. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
After that heartwarming and touching speech, now let's enjoy special performances by 6th grader. They are going to sing songs for you.
I can almost see it. Dream, I'm dreaming, but there's a voice inside my head saying you'll never reach it. Every step I'm taking, every move I make feels Lost with no direction. My faith is shaken, but I gotta keep trying. Gotta keep my head held high. There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move.
Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose.
Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb.
Hello everyone, I'm Alia. I would like to say thank you to the teachers for teaching me since I was in first grade, and my friends for having fun and spending time with me, and my parents for taking care of me and letting me go to school. So I hope everyone will succeed in the future, and I will miss you.
Before I start this speech, I would like to thank God for helping me and giving me health for doing this speech. First, I would like to thank my teachers for being kind and patient while teaching us and helping us solve our problems.
My first impression for the school is having fun friends and good teachers there.
I like this school because there are teachers who cared about my studies and put me up to this point.
It was a good experience for me, and I want to thank you to the teacher for teaching me from grade 1 to grade 6.
Being a Basic Kids student is the best chapter of my life. It was just like yesterday when the first time I used the ABC Kids uniform and become grade 1 student. And now is the time I have to finish my journey.
I'm really sorry if I do something for my score, for my attitude, I will miss you guys.
And thank you for being a good, nice teacher. Thank you for all of my friends, and I'm sorry if I make mistakes. Sometimes we play together and teach me some subject. Thank you for being a good, nice friends. Thank you.
So the journey in the school has been great. These 6 years is somewhat enjoyable because of the teachings from the teacher and the staff and support from my friends. So I would love to see you guys again one more time in the uniform yellow.
To my teachers and classmates, I wish you all success in the future. Never give up on your dreams, even during tough times like this. I will miss you all dearly and will definitely cherish everything we have gone through together in my memories.
Thank you. I'm sorry if I made problem purposely and unpurposely.
Thanks to all my friends for the time and memories we spent together. I will make sure to cherish them until I'm old. And without you guys, all the days I spent at school will be bright and cheerful.
Teachers are smart, kind, helpful, and beautiful and handsome.
Now, I'll be thanking all my teachers for teaching me new stuff from grade 1 until grade 6. I learned a lot of new stuff from them. Thanks for giving me a lot of new knowledges. If there was a problem, our teachers will give a solution and find a way. Thanks for being nice to me until now.
Hi, I'm Hani, and I just want to say thank you to all those who have helped me for the past 6 years.
Thank you to our teachers to always never giving up on us.
We have to keep these memories right here and here. I just want to say a few things. Thank you to my God, thank you to mom and dad, thank you to my teachers and my friends.
The teachers are also nice. They try their best to make us understand something. That's all I wanted to say. So, bye.
And at this graduation, I want to say that thanks to all of my teachers that helped me and teach me.
I want to thank my friends for giving me support all those years when I need somebody.
And for my friends, thank you for being my friends. Thank you for helping me. Thank you for being nice.
I want to thank to the teachers who already teach all the lesson to me, and last but not least, I want to thank to my friends because they make my school fun. Thank you.
I want to say thank you to my teachers for helping me and guiding me throughout my 6 years in elementary school and teaching me not only about education, but also about manners. You are one of the best role models I could ever have in my life.
I will also thank my friends for supporting me and just overall being nice to me and helping each other.
Apa yang ku berikan untuk mama tersayang. Tak ku miliki sesuatu berharga untuk mama tercinta. Hanya ini ku nyanyikan senandung dari hatiku untuk papa. Hanya sebuah lagu sederhana, lagu cintaku untuk mama.
those are very inspirational and lovely song. Thank you, 6th grade.
Thank you, grade 6.
Finally arrived. Tomorrow, new challenges and opportunities wait for our graduates that will further test their spirits and improving individuals.
You're right, Christina. My dear graduates, as you continue your journey, may you look back up to this stage in your life with fondness and pride. May God fill your heart with love, because the love will take you further in life. Once again, congratulations all of you.
Once again, we say that we are glad, though it's different that we cannot together, but you will be remembered with this moment.
So this is the end of our graduation of 2020.
Thank you for your participation and attention. See you in the next graduation.
At the beginning of the year,
You wore a name tag as I learned to match your face with your name.
Now long before I see your face,
I can sense your approach.
By the sound of the footsteps and the whisper of the voice.
There is so much I know about you now.
Who your best friend is.
What you like to do on the weekend?
Your favorite book, color, sport, and food.
At the end of our time together.
After all we have shared and the memories we have made.
I'm reluctant for you to leave.
Wherever you go and whatever you do,
please remember that I will always be grateful for having taught you, and you will always be important to me.
Thank you for sharing your life in the 6 years together with the teachers.
My wish for you is that you see the light in this world.
In yourself and in others.
Compliment others and be proud of your own accomplishments.
Believe in yourself.
for you are stronger than you know.
Your heart with laughter and smile often.
You are a unique, special, and amazing person.
Dream, believe, wonder.
Inspire, love, nurture, and always listen.
You are special and special to me.
We don't need magic to change the world.
We can carry all the power we need inside ourselves already.
Good luck in